at least in my part, as mayor, and I can only speak for myself, nag-improve yung aming lugar. It is inaccurate for him to say that the drug fight or the drug problem did not improve during the drug war.
Who co-authored this resolution? For me, I support the president because I clearly saw the program was very effective when I was mayor of Ormoc City. You know, before I became mayor and before President Duterte became president, Ormoc City used to be the drug capital of Region 8. And when we sat in office, we came up with a very strong anti-drug campaign program together with the support and help of the president. And coming from drug capital, we became the safest city in the Philippines. You know, the numbers will show. The numbers will show how effective the drug program was. And Ron, I am very thankful to this leader, President Duterte, who was able to make the hard calls. He had a clear stand, and I appreciate that most with President Duterte. And despite all the criticisms for fighting drugs, you know, the drug war is still the biggest legacy of former President Duterte.
Okay, this resolution in the House, you think this would somehow deter or send a signal to the ICC, or another signal to the ICC, that they will be having a very hard time if they push through with their probe? Was it somehow meant as a threat to the ICC?
More than that, Ron, I think the question is, how can the ICC enter our jurisdiction, give orders when the Philippines is a functioning state? We are not in a state of chaos. So it's very important to give this country, our country, the independence of our own judicial system.
There are sensitive questions that would incriminate him. Maybe I can ask when we get into executive session, Mr. Chair. Good afternoon, Lieutenant Colonel Espedido.
Good afternoon, sir.
Meron ho ba kayong copy ng affidavit na binigay niyo sa amin?
Yes, Your Honors.
Can you please take a look at the first page, number 4. Pakibasa niyo nga ho sa akin yung second sentence niyo on your assignment sa Albuera. Number 4.
I was supposedly the only one capable of disbanding the Kerwin Espinosa drug group operating from that area.
Okay. And then sa number 5, Lieutenant Colonel Espinido, pakibasa nyo nga rin po yung first sentence nung number 5.
Soon after, I received a formal order from Camp Crami assigning me as Chief of Police, COP of Albuera, Your Honors.
Yung next sentence, in my 18 days,
in my 18 days as Albuera COP, I was able to disband the group of Kerwin Espinosa, alias Kerwin's father, Mayor Rolando Espinosa, then Mayor of Albuera, surrendered to me.
Okay.
Your Honors.
Thank you. Lieutenant Colonel Espinido, alam niyo ho ba kung nasaan si Kerwin Espinosa ngayon?
Nandiyan na sa Albuera, Your Honors.
Alam niyo ho ba kung na-disband na yung grupo niya?
Hindi, Your Honors.
Hindi pa na-disband yung grupo niya?
Sa ngayon, Your Honors.
So, ang buong paniwala ninyo is nag-ooperate pa rin siya?
Yes, Your Honors.
Okay. Sa number 10, on page 2, pakibasa nyo nga, Colonel Espinido, yung number 10, first sentence.
Mayor Espinosa had a list of police generals and other PNP officials who received money from their group as indicated in the ledger and in the copies of cleared checks that we were able to recover from their accountant. Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Chair, because it will be very sensitive for us for Colonel Espinido to divulge the names right now, maybe during executive session we can ask the question and Colonel Espinido can give us the details on this. Okay yan, Colonel Espinido?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
now, I will go to page 3. Number 16. Colonel Espinido, pakibasa nyo nga ho yung second sentence ninyo.
I believe Chief De La Rosa was involved in the dismissal of the cases that I built up against Kirwin Espinosa, including the burying of the cases that I was building against his police protectors or cuddlers who have been receiving money from him.
Colonel, medyo mabigat din itong statement na ito. Bakit buong paniwala nyo na ito nga ho yung ginawa ni Chief De La Rosa at the time?
Your Honors, Mrs. Chair, ang pulis, pag ikaw mapailan ng complaint sa RIAS, the RIAS will conduct an investigation
Yes.
recommending the penalty of that said police officer to the regional director. If the police involved make an appeal, it will go to NAB, National, then the CPNP will now decide if go or no go ang penalty na dismissal from the service sa mga na-involved na police. Sila lang ang may authority, yung RD at saka CPNP, na mag-decide na, Your Honors, ito siya i-dismiss to. Ito, hindi. May kasalanan ka o wala, Your Honors.
Colonel Espinido, punta ho tayo sa page 6, doon sa affidavit ninyo. And please go to number 34. Pakibasa niyo lang po yung first sentence na sasalaysay ninyo.
From my experience, I can say that the PNP is the biggest crime group in this country, Your Honors.
Is that true?
Yes, Your Honors.
Mabigat, Colonel, itong salaysay na ito, ha? I will not ask you the names now, pero sa executive session na rin. Are you saying all of this because malapit na po kayo mag-retire sa serbisyo?
Yes, Your Honors.
And you seem to be so displeased. Hindi ho kayo naging masaya sa mga panghitabo ba? Sa mga pangyayari?
Yes, Your Honors.
What do you plan to do upon retirement? Ano ang gusto ninyong gawin for your community, sa simbahan ninyo, for your people?
To continue siguro, Your Honor, sa pag-evangelist. Tapos na ako sa trabaho as a public servant, then yun naman ang sa Panginoon ko. Because in Matthew chapter 6 verse 33, it says that seek ye first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all of these things shall be added unto you. Yun ang gawin ko, Your Honors, if God's will. Mag-missionary lang.
Colonel Espinido, do you honestly believe na hanggang ngayon malaki pa rin ang problema ng drugs natin sa probinsya natin sa Leyte?
Sa Leyte ngayon, Your Honors, because Kirwin Espinosa is bumalik na.
Yes.
Bumalik na naman, Your Honors.
Paano
Very
kasi,
obvious.
paano kasi magkaubanda sa atong probinsya? Ang atong speaker nasad sa atong probinsya. What do you think is the best thing that can be done para mabawasan ang problema ng drugs doon sa probinsya natin?
Your Honors, ang police lang talaga ang magsulba sa lahat ng problema. Walang kasali, hindi kasali ang mga elected officials. Only the police, because we have the power mandated by laws to implement the law without fear or favor. That is our mission, to maintain and prevent, to serve and protect. Yun lang sana, Your Honors, ang police isinasabuhay yung misyon at saka yung core values na pro-God, God-fearing, hindi tumatanggap ng pera. Matapos yung problema ng drugs, Your Honors, in Leyte.
Thank you, Colonel Espinido.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Chair, I end my inquiry in this committee. Hopefully, with what Colonel Espinido said, we're hoping that we can strengthen our police operations, that the national government will strengthen the police force in our province in Leyte through the help of the Philippine National Police and through the help of our speaker. Thank you so much, Mr. Chair. Thank you, Colonel Espinido.
Nice, you have 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Konti lang po ito, no?
tungkol dito sa drug war. So, bilang isa sa Colonel, bilang pong isa sa isa sa mga matataas na opisyal ng PNP, at dahil kayo rin po ay na-involved, no, dito sa drug war ni dating Presidente Duterte, so masasabi niyo po ba na itong drug war ni Presidente Duterte ay gera ng mga drug lords?
Siguro, ma'am, ganun.
Well,
Obvious
sa gera
naman,
ng mga drug lords, ang mga naapektuhan ay libo-libong mga kababayan o mga inosente rin. O kung mga user man yan, mga medical cases, mga drug pusher yan, may problema sa economics and medical mental health. So, kung sinasabi niyo pong gera ito ng mga drug lords, so ibig sabihin, sinasabi niyo rin na si Duterte ay isang drug lord.
Of course not, ma'am, but sa umpisa, yun ang pagtingin ko na talagang para sa mga drug lord. Pero ngayon, natapos ang mission ko, yung accomplishment na ako na nasali, so ako magsasabi na ang kompetensya lang ang trabaho, hindi yung sa kanila. Parang ganun lang, Your Honor.
Yes, kompetensya ito ng mga drug lords, tama po ba? Yung war on drugs ni Duterte. Hindi para tapusin talaga yung yung droga, yung problema natin sa droga. Well, tumigil pa siya pansamantala, pero nagtuloy-tuloy pa rin. Ang problema talaga doon ay yung saan yung supply, saan yung mga distributors, at ang problema diyan talaga yung mga drug lords. So, sa mga nakaraan kasi, Colonel, may mga nag-testify din na talagang nagpapatunay na yung kahit na yung mga Chinese drug lord ay ini-eliminate or ni-neutralize. No? Malamang dahil ito ay kakompetensya doon sa kasi kakompetensya doon sa trade ng drug. So, may nagsabi kasi, no, si Arturo Las Cañas, that Duterte is the Lord of all drug lords in the southern Philippines. Naniniwala ba kayo dyan?
Hindi, Your Honors, but I would like to tell you, Your Honors, na hindi naman sila parang magkasalungat, Your Honors. Ako isinali sa drugs ni CPNP. Yung mga CPNP nag-follow kay Senator De La Rosa. Pero si President Digong, from his mouth, na-cleared ako. Hindi siya nag-confirm na ako kasali. In that moment, Your Honor, na tinanong siya ng media, na-cleared ako. Kaya sa akin naman, in fairness, Your Honor, no? Sorry. Parang pagbigyan din natin ng credit yung presidente na sa ginawa. But sa paligid niya, yun ang mga number one na naggawa na hindi alam ng presidente. Sorry talaga, Your Honor, kung yun lang ang sa pagtingin ko ba.
Okay, so baka naman baka naman medyo nahiya ka lang dito na sabihin, pero siguro sa executive session ay titignan natin 'yan kasi talagang ang nakikita natin sa mga naiimbestigahan natin isa lang talaga yung yung motive nitong war on drugs. So unang-una nga nagkaroon talaga ng maraming patayan. So sinasabi mo rito, Colonel, sa area of jurisdiction mo, walang namatay o walang nabiktima? Ito, yung line, sinasabi ninyo na walang nabiktima doon sa inyong, sa inyong area of jurisdiction.
Yes, Your Honor, sa Albuera, walang namatay sa illegal drugs operation. Ang namatay doon, Your Honors, yung mga security ni Kerwin sa illegal possession of firearms kasi fully armed sila. Wala ding nahuli na kuha na drugs. They are all fully armed, long firearms na mga security ni Kerwin for my 1 week in Albuera. Pero sa drug operation, Your Honors, even in Bacolod, ni isa, Your Honors, na may patay sa possession of firearms or sa sa drugs na operation.
So, sa area of jurisdiction nyo, that time walang namatay
Yes, Your
na
Honor.
mga biktima.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yung, okay, sigurado po kayo doon.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay? Sinasabi nyo sa number 34 ng affidavit ninyo, you did your job faithfully at hindi kayo na-promote. I'm always in some derogatory list. So, mabigat yung sinabi nyo sa institusyon. PNP is the biggest crime group in this country. Paano nyo yung mapapatunayan?
Mapatunayan ko, Your Honor, kasi ako ang biktima. Ako ang biktima. Bakit hindi ako magsabi? Ang kalaban ko, pulis lang. Samantala, Your Honor, kilala ko ang mga pulis. Ang daming pulis din na faction na magsasabi sa akin na, Job, mag-resign ka, huwag kang magsyado magkumpiyansa kasi kalaban mo pulis lang. Kitang-kita, Your Honors, na si Kerwin Espinosa hindi binigay sa akin. So, sa kanila yon si Kerwin Espinosa. Halatang-halata na ang leader ng Paruhinog Group, si Nuba Princess Paruhinog, at saka si Ardot Paruhinog, na leader ng bank robbery, highway robbery, may mga kaso sa Usamis, hindi ibinigay sa akin. Sana, masulbad na yung problema, pero ang ginawa, hindi. Bakit, Your Honor? Yung nga, tinignan ko, sino ang kakampi ko? Anong gusto nila? Ma-eradicate talagang. Kaya ako, Your Honor, Sotilio, hindi ko gusto i-minimize ang drugs. Eradicate talaga. And it can make as a chief of police for the previous assignment, Gandara, 1 month, 2 months, ako, Your Honor, Totilio, nag-declare ang non-government organization na illegal free. Illegal free, hindi lang drug free. Illegal logging, illegal fishing, sinali ko na yung mga bawsi. Sa San Miguel, Leyte, ako, Your Honor, nag-chief of police ako for 6 months. For 3 months to 4 months, nag-declare ang San Miguel, Leyte ng illegal free. Kung saan ako, Your Honor, illegal free. Bakit hindi magawa ng pulis hanggang ngayon mayroon ang drugs?
So, ang ibig sabihin, to cut you short kasi maiksi na yung panahon, Colonel. So, ang ibig sabihin, sinasabi nyo na kayo yung nag-aaway doon sa drug trade, ang mga PNP. Tama ba?
It may be, Your Honors.
So, yung mga drug lords na hindi naman PNP ay protector nyo or ibig sabihin kasama dito sa mga syndicate ng mga PNP officials na kasama po dito sa drug war.
It may be, Your Honors.
Okay. So siguro, Mr. Chair, yung mga pangalan, doon na lang sa executive session na lang natin. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Congresswoman Franz Castro. Thank you,
sir.
Congressman Gomez. The next to interpolate is Congressman Serge Dagook. Congressman Dagook, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Good afternoon, everyone. Mayong hapon, Colonel Joey.
May nga po, sir.
I would like to ask you about paragraph 4 in relation to paragraph 12 sa affidavit mo. Sabi mo kasi, sa paragraph 4, tinawagan ka ni Chief PNP dati, Ronald De La Rosa. Doon sa paragraph 12, you personally reported to him. You personally reported to him. So, yung bang boses na narinig mo, yung boses na narinig mo nung tumawag yung sabi mong si General De La Rosa, dating Chief PNP, pareho ba na boses nung nagkaharap na kayo?
Yes, Your Honors, Mr. Chair.
Ibig sabihin, Mr. Chair, kayo ay hindi lang naniwala na si former Chief PNP yung tumawag sa iyo, kundi na-confirm mo na siya talaga nung nagkaharap na kayo dahil pare-pareho yung boses ng tumawag at yung boses ng taong kausap mo nung nagkita kayo.
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Chair. At saka hindi lang ganun, Your Honors, ang pag-intindi ng familiarization ng boses niya, may order na kagad. Order.
Okay.
Yes.
Sinabi mo kanina na nung tinanong ka sa isa sa mga kasamahan namin dito sa committee, kung ano yung masasabi mo sa drug on war ng dating administrasyon. Isa sa nabanggit mong terminology is practical. Practical. Sabi mo successful dahil practical. Can you describe or define what is practical to you in as far as